to show you how I make pizza. I like to use my bread machine to make the dough. In the cup here, I have 1 1/3 cup of flat beer. And to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of white sugar. Okay, I'm going to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. I'm just going to stir this together. Okay, I've already lightly sprayed my pan. And when you make the bread, you want to start off with the wet ingredients first. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add half of it first and then put the butter in the middle. That's 1 1/2 tablespoons of melted butter, and then I'm going to put the rest of the flour in. You just want to make a little well. I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of the yeast. This is the rapid rise. This is made for the bread machine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place it in. Just want to pop it into place. I'm going to select the quick dough course, and that's 45 minutes. Okay, after the cycle's complete, I just take a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and just lightly spray it, the cooking spray. I'm just going to take the dough and place it in there. I like to put it in the refrigerator for a few hours, and sometimes I like to leave it in there overnight. Okay, the dough's been in the refrigerator for several hours. I'm just going to go ahead and tear the sides off the Ziploc bag and just place it on the pizza pan. I lightly sprayed it with cooking spray. Okay, and I'm just going to cover it with some plastic wrap, and I'm just going to spray it a little bit just on the spots where it's going to actually be touching the dough. Okay, you just want to let it sit for about 30 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and start rolling out the dough, and I'm going to make this a stuffed crust pizza. I'm going to go ahead and spray my gloves lightly. Move that out of the way. Okay, you want to go ahead and make sure you push the dough past the edge of the pan, since we're going to do a stuffed crust. Okay, after you have it rolled out, you just want to kind of press around the edges where you're going to put the cheese. Okay, I just have the string cheese mozzarella. I have 7 of them. Okay, you just want to take the dough and just wrap it over the cheese all the way around. And you want to kind of push it to the edge. Okay, you just want to go around it and make sure it's sealed up as good as possible. It'll puff up when you get it on the grill, but I like to kind of push it to the edges to begin with. Okay, I'm just going to take a fork and just poke some holes. Okay, I'm going to brush the edges with some olive oil. Okay, I like to use a little bit of the squeezed garlic and just put some on the base of the pizza. You can just fix it however you like it. You don't have to put a lot, just gives it a good flavor. And a lot of times I make my own pizza sauce, but I've actually started using the Classico pizza sauce. It's pretty good, so if you're in a hurry or you don't feel like making your own sauce, it tastes pretty close to homemade. This is the 14-ounce jar, so I'm going to go ahead and just place it on there. Okay, I'm going to preheat the grill for 375 degrees. I'm going to use the Traeger, and I'm going to cook it for just 10 minutes with just the sauce on it to begin with. Okay, after 10 minutes, I went ahead and took it off, and I'm going to put the additional toppings on. I have some mild cheddar and mozzarella that I grated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place some pepperoni on it. Just use whatever toppings you want. Okay, one half of the pizza, I'm going to put some onions and some jalapenos on it. I just got some real thin sliced red onions. Okay, I'm going to put it back on the grill for another 10, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Just depends on how long it takes for the crust to brown and the toppings to cook. Okay, I went ahead and cooked it for another 10 minutes. You can cook it for longer if you like. When I do the stuffed crust, I like it to be a little bit softer on the edges. It's more like a breadstick consistency. Alright, I should have let it sit a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Hopefully the toppings won't go everywhere. Trying to cut it, don't mess it up too bad. Yeah, a little still hot. And you can put the toppings on in whatever order you like. If you like to put the cheese on last, this is just how we like it. Like I say, if you let it sit, it's a lot easier to cut. And there you have it. Thanks a lot.